You are listening to Audio SSLC, your audio medium for easy understanding and revision. To download a copy of this recording, please visit audioSSLC.com. Poem 8, Mending Wall by Robert Frost. Pre-reading activity. Why do people build walls around their property? Are they really required? Discuss in pairs. Something there is that doesn't love a wall, that sends the frozen groundswell under it, and spills the upper boulders in the sun, and makes gaps even two can pass abreast. The work of hunters is another thing. I have come after them and made repair. Where they have left not one stone on a stone, but they would have the rabbit out of hiding. To please the yelping dogs, the gaps I mean. No one has seen them made or heard them made. But at spring mending time we find them there. I let my neighbor know beyond the hill. And on a day we meet to walk the line and set the wall between us once again. We keep the wall between us as we go, to each the boulders that have fallen to each. And some are loaves and some so nearly balls. We have to use a spell to make them balance. Stay where you are until our backs are turned. We wear our fingers rough with handling them. Oh, just another kind of outdoor game. One on a side, it comes to little more. There, where it is, we do not need the wall. He's all pine and I am apple orchard. My apple trees will never get across and eat the cones under his pines, I tell him. He only says, good fences make good neighbors. Spring is the mischief in me, and I wonder if I could put a notion in his head. Why do they make good neighbors? Isn't it where there are cows? But here there are no cows. Before I built a wall, I'd ask to know what I was walling in or walling out, and to whom I was like to give offense. Something there is that doesn't love a wall. That wants it down, I could say elves to him. But it's not elves exactly, and I'd rather. He said it for himself. I see him there, bringing a stone grasped firmly by the top. In each hand, like an old stone savage armed, he moves in darkness as it seems to me, not of woods only and the shade of trees. He will not go behind his father's saying, and he likes having thought of it so well. He says again, good fences make good neighbors. Glossary. Frozen ground swell. Displacement of stones caused by heavy frost. Boulders. Water-worn rounded stones. Abreast. Side by side. Yelping. Uttering short, sharp barks. Loaves, balls. Shapes of rough stones. Spell, magic. Pine, a tree that grows in cool northern regions. It has thin, sharp leaves. It produces cones, the fruits with the seeds of the pine. Elves, elf is singular. Small fairies that are said to play tricks on people. Savage, ancient man. Note on the poet. Robert Frost, 1874 to 1963, was born in San Francisco. He is highly regarded for his realistic depiction of rural life and his command of American colloquial speech. His work frequently employs settings from rural life in New England in the early 20th century, using them to examine complex social and philosophical themes. He became one of the country's best-loved poets. Despite the surface cheerfulness and descriptive accuracy of his poems, he often presents a dark, sober vision of life and there is a decidedly thoughtful quality to his work. A popular and often quoted poet, Frost was honored frequently during his lifetime, receiving 4 Pulitzer Prizes for poetry.